Hello there, it's Carrie Rhoades here. Welcome back to the Trinity Stamps YouTube channel. I'm very excited to be sharing this project with you today. I have been hooked on making tags that can also be used as ornaments. So I'm going to take some slimline paper from the Holiday Pattern Paper Collection. I'm going to cut that in half at 4.5 inches and then cut those into 1/2 inch strips. I'm going to put a glue dot at one end of the strip and a little glue, liquid glue, at the other end. Then I'm going to pinch and hold that together to create like a raindrop shape. And I'm going to do that with all of the strips I cut, and they're going to be then glued together to make kind of a flower, kind of a snowflake type piece. And you can see there I have a clip to help hold it together. That really helps. Then I'm going to take a die cut circle that's just over 1 inch big, and I'm going to use that to add hot glue to, and that will become the base for building this shape here. So you can see I'm just putting them snuggy close together on this hot glue, and it makes several loops, but you might not need all of them. I believe 16, and I just filled it in until I felt like I had enough, and I didn't end up using all of them, but you could put them in tighter, and actually I made 3, and on one of them I did use all 16. It just, however you get them on the glue, however full you want it, or make it less full, it's up to you. So I'll just finish putting those in and around in a circle. I did not cover the entire circle with hot glue because it could dry fast or faster than I wanted to go. So I just put on a few with each time I put on my little loops here, and then I put on some more for the next set of loops. So once those are all on, you can see what that looks like. I also want to cover up that center, so I have another circle also the same size that I will try to line up with the one I already did, and then I'm going to remove and pull off any of those little hairs that the glue creates. I have a gnome here from our gnome to yours stamp set. I had already colored this from a card I previously made, so I hot glued that in the center, and then I'm going to create a second ornament, and you'll see me color the gnomes for those. So I wanted all my ornament tags to match, so I'm going to have all of mine have red on the outside and green on the inside, just because that's what matches my Christmas tree the best, and these are going to be tags for my family, and I'm hoping that when they're done, they'll hang these up on the Christmas tree, and these are going to go really good with my mostly red Christmas tree. But you could switch these around. You could even alternate on one of these ornaments and have it go red, green, red, green. That would be really fun to do too. So these are all glued into place, and there I did use all of the loops, all 16 of them. And now I'm covering up the other side with another circle, so you can see how that one looks. And here are the other 2 gnomes I'm going to use for my ornaments. The first one with the candle is from Comfort and Joy. That's the name of that stamp set. And then the other one with the lantern is called Let Your Light Shine. They're so cute. I love these gnomes. I really have been wanting to play with them, so I thought they would be really cute on these tags and just make somebody smile to see that on their gift. So I'm using traditional colors, really basic coloring with red and green, and coloring these to match the paper and match my tree. So I've sped this up greatly, but I will have all the markers when I'm done coloring up on the screen. So if you are interested in any of these specific color combinations, you'll be able to see them. But I like to go in with my lightest color first. Then I like to bring in my darkest color and create shadows. Then I'll bring in my mid-tone and kind of blend out that shadow, and then finish blending it with my lightest color once more. Then if I need to darken anything up, I can repeat that process. So there's the little candle. I put just some dots of color around the flame to create the look of it glowing. And then to finish it off, I love to add some little highlights with my white gel pen. All right, so then I'm going to color the other gnome pretty much the exact same way, and that's going to just make my ornaments be very cohesive and matchy-matchy. I love matchy-matchy. But, you know, you could do your thing on this. Make it match your tree or your friend's tree that you're giving it to, and really get creative with the color combinations. And I love this lantern. I actually have 2 lanterns in my Christmas decor. So this little gnome with the lantern really makes me happy. I think it's adorable. And, you know, I don't have any gnomes for decoration. I really feel like maybe that's a DIY project I might take on to make some gnomes. They're all over everything, you know, YouTube, Pinterest. So I figure maybe next year that's what I'll make. And that would be a good gift too. And then you could put one of these tags on it. I love it. There are so many cute gnome stamps at Trinity Stamps, and they're small stamps, so they're very affordable. So if you are into gnomes, make sure you check out the links below and see all the cute gnome stamp sets that they have. So when I'm adding these to my little flowery snowflakes, I am putting hot glue on that circle and a foam square on the back of the gnome and pressing that into place. So here is my 3rd ornament all done, and I made a boo-boo. Look, I have 1 green one. Well, the perfectionism in me came out and I could not leave it. So I snipped it off. I just did some surgery, and I had 1 extra that I had not used, so it worked out perfect, and I just tucked it in there with some hot glue to fix that. And there you have it. So there's my last ornament. I really had fun making these. It's one of those things, like once you start, you're thinking, oh, now I want to make it in this color. Now I want to add that. I still have this other gnome. What about this Santa Claus? I could have put a tree on there. What about a snowflake? Like, the ideas just start flowing once you start creating. And that's what happened to me when I was making these. But I limited myself to 3, and, you know, because I got to get the presents wrapped to put these on. So here I stamped the sentiment to go on the back. So this is going on the back of the Let Your Light Shine ornament. So this is the sentiment that goes with that stamp set. And then Tidings of Comfort and Joy is going to go on the back of the gnome holding the candle, because that is the sentiment that comes in that set. Now, when it came to the gnome with the poinsettia, it says from our home to yours, or from our gnome to yours. It didn't quite go for what I wanted to use it for, so I took out Season's Greetings from the Holiday Tweets gnome stamp set, which I really wanted to use, but he was a little bit too big for my ornament, so I'll use him on something else. Now, I'm bringing out this cute little tag. It was from a promotion that Trinity Stamps did, so this tag is not actually available for purchase right now, but it might be something you already got for free if you placed an order during this tag promotion. So I am going to put my 4, like I wrote for Hannah on this one, and then you could write from on the back and put your name. And then I just tied these really loosely so that I could add the tag, so I could add them to a present. And that finishes up these tag ornaments. And I'm going to be so tickled to have these cute little gnomes hanging on my tree. So it's kind of a present for my family, but then for me too. I didn't think about that. All right, I thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. I hope that you are having a fabulous holiday season, enjoying time with family, and maybe getting some crafting in too. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all again very soon. Happy stamping. Bye.